Hi everyone, it's Miss Julie at the library and I'm back with another session of Library Madness at Home. Today we're going to do paper marbling using shaving cream. So the things that you'll need for this project is the really cheap foamy shaving cream that you can buy at the dollar store or at Walmart. It's really cheap there. You'll need some kind of tray. It doesn't have to be a big tray. It could be even a plate. You'll just want to keep your shaving cream inside the edges. You'll need some food coloring. You'll need a fork. It can be a plastic fork. And then you'll need paper. Heavyweight would be best. This is white cardstock. An index card would work. If you have pieces of poster board you could cut up, those will just hold up a little bit better. And then you'll need something to scrape with. A great thing at home is probably a spatula. You could use a popsicle stick. You could use an old gift card. Any of those things would work. And then you'll probably want to cover your table area and have either a piece of paper or something else down that you can lay your messy stuff on. And so I'll show you what you do. So the first thing you do is you're gonna take your shaving cream and you're gonna squirt it, and you want it to fill the area, and it'll get bigger as it sits for a little bit, but you don't have to do your whole tray. You kind of want to keep it to the size of whatever your paper is. Okay, so you have you want it at least as big as your paper. So I cut my paper down so it was this size, so I don't need to fill in my whole tray. You can see I have shaving cream on me already, so it is a little messy. Then what you'll want to do is you want to take your food coloring, and you don't want to pour it. You want to make little dots of the blue, I'm using blue first, of blue color in different spots on your shaving cream. So it's hard sometimes because this one especially I notice comes out pretty fast. So you just want to do some intermittent blue dots all around your shaving cream in a bunch of different spots, which is what I'm doing now. Sometimes I got a little bit more than I wanted to. Okay, then I'm going to use my kind of limey yellow or green, and I'm going to dot that in different spots. So I'm putting dots on the white part of the shaving cream. I'm not mixing my colors at this point. I want them to be separate. So you just want to put some dots of that somewhere. And you want to be careful with the colors you use. You don't want to put too many because then you could just get brown mush, but maybe you like that. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of this bright pink. And again, I'm putting it on the white part of my shaving cream, not on top of another color. Okay, so when you have, I'm gonna hold this up so you can kind of see it. I have like kind of those dots everywhere of different colors. Okay, then you're gonna take your fork and you're gonna be very gentle. You don't wanna mix. You're gonna drag your fork back and forth. You can mix so I'm dragging my fork through my shaving cream, and that is mixing the colors a bit, but so you don't want to see any of those big streaks of color. You want to rub your fork through so that you have kind of, I'll show you what it looks like now. It's kind of swirled like that, so it looks pretty cool, kind of rainbowy. And you're going to set your fork down. Then you're going to take your paper and you're going to set it on top of this. You're going to set it on top and you're going to gently press. So you're going to kind of just gently tap all around that paper. I'm getting shaving cream all over me, so it is really messy. And then I didn't tap enough because when I lifted it up, I saw a lot of blank spots, so I put it back down. So now I have something like this. My paper is kind of folding, and I am getting shaving cream everywhere. And now you're gonna either need a sink or a big garbage can, which I'm gonna grab my garbage can, and I'm gonna start scraping now. I have a lot of shaving cream that's adhered to this paper, so I want to use, and again, a big spatula will work great. And then I'm gonna wipe this off on the corner of my trash can. So I'm scraping, and it's definitely messy. And you want to get all that excess shaving cream off of there. It's a little tricky one because the paper's curling a little bit. So this is when it might be nice to have an adult to help you with this part. All right, so So my hands are really, really messy, but my paper now looks really cool. You can see that. So then what you want to do is you just want to set that paper down to let it dry. And then when it dries, it would be a really great background if you want to do some collage art on it or cut it up into different shapes to use as an art project. It would look really cool. So now you can see I still have my tray. I probably can press another piece of paper on this. There's still quite a bit of color. So you can do that and keep pressing. And then once it gets, like is not enough color or it gets mixed up too much, you can just kind of scrape the top layer off and then add a little bit more shaving cream and add some more of your food coloring and keep going. It's pretty fun. It's pretty addictive too. So a smaller piece of paper will definitely be easier to work with. So if you have any 5x7 index cards or just maybe cut down paper into a smaller piece or just do part of the paper, it definitely is a little tricky scraping it off, but it's a very fun project. And then also a lot of times I did do this, I think last summer in class, and lots of people enjoyed just playing in the shaving cream too when they were finished pressing the paper. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have fun with your shaving cream paper marbling. Thank you.